today. Today we're going to unbox the RoboRock S6 Max V. As you know by now, I finally decided to go out and buy it. As you also know, I love the RoboRock S5 and I recently bought the S7, and we're going to compare this guy to both of those. I do predict this is going to be a very, very good robot vacuum, and I'm excited to see just how well it does against the S5 and if it's as good as the S7, which I think it will be. Now personally, I think RoboRock made a slight mistake with this model, meaning they have a brand new self-empty bin coming out within the next few weeks, and it is not compatible with this Max V S6, which I think was a big mistake on there. And it will work with the new S7, but as of right now, that's the only robot vacuum that it works with that's available in the United States. So I wish they would have planned more for the future when they made this guy. Well, that's okay, as long as this is a really good robot vacuum, I'll be happy. So this is probably the highest end RoboRock they currently have. Yes, the S7 is out, however, it's actually not as smart as this. The S7 does not have any type of obstacle recognition like this one does. This one does use 2 cameras up front, and we will be putting that through the test fully down in my testing room, where I do a test called the Gauntlet, and I put out a bunch of different items that you typically find around a house, and we see how well the robot can avoid them, including some fake dog poop, shoes with laces hanging out, and other bigger items like that, and we'll see if it can avoid them. If you look on the back of this box, it talks about the true visual AI, and it actually shows, shoes, a surge protector with the cord hanging out. And a lot of robot vacuums can avoid the shoe, but when it gets to the lace, it can't detect the little thin lace on the ground, and it'll typically run it over and get stuck. So we will be putting this to that test. Another thing personally that I don't care about is the mop. I wish they would just put all their focus on the robot vacuums themselves, because there's not a really good mop out there. Even the ones that oscillate, like the S7. Is it going to be better than this? Yes, of course, because it's at least moving. But it still does not do a good job cleaning, because that pad is only so big, and as it drives around cleaning, it is literally just dragging around all the dirt and stickiness, and after you clean your floors, they're going to be stickier than before, at least in a lot of the tests that I've done. But anyways, enough about this technical stuff. Let's go ahead and open it up, see what you get inside, and this thing will be put through a ton of different tests, including a pickup test that I also do downstairs in my testing room. I'll show you guys how well this guy maps the rooms, how easy it is to use the app, and all that good stuff. So on this very top is this nice thin piece of plastic basically that you're going to put underneath your dock for when you do mop. It pulls up, that way the mopping pad is not sitting on your carpet and saturating it. Believe it or not, the S7 actually does not even include that, which is kind of odd. Of course, you get the power cable. This is an extra air filter. Here is the mopping attachment that slides under the robot. Now this is force-fed the water through the system rather than just driplets, so that does help saturate the pad and does an overall better job mopping. But once again, like I said, these just do not mop very good. I really wish they would either just eliminate the mopping from the robot vacuums altogether, or make an actual robot that is made just for mopping, like the Narwhal. That's that's included, of course. Instruction manuals, and of course the robot vacuum itself. Nice and heavy. Usually when it's heavy, you can tell it's got much more quality parts, and overall it's just a better build. If you could buy some of the cheaper robots that are like under 200 bucks, they're really light, and you can just tell they're not made as good as these high-end robots. Charging dock looks just like every other RoboRock dock, which is totally fine. Alright, let's go ahead and check out the robot vacuum itself. There we go. So you can see a nice looking robot, nice and clean. The dome does click, so it won't get stuck underneath your furniture. It'll try to go into there, and then it'll push down, and then it'll know to back off so it doesn't get stuck. That's definitely a nice feature to have. Here is the dirt bin. Good sized dirt bin overall. Very easy to use once this fills up. Simply push these up, and then you empty your debris like so. And then the filter, of course, is simple to remove and replace. Just pop that right off, and you have your replacement one that is in the box. Nice and easy. This guy does have 2 cameras built in the front for obstacle recognition. So like I said, we will be putting that fully through the test. We'll see if it can actually avoid your dog's poop. Most of the robots that have this, they just continue on and run it right over, and if it was real poop, I'd have poop everywhere downstairs. So hopefully this will be one of the better ones as far as recognizing it and going completely around it. Check out the bottom of the robot. It's got a side brush with 5 fins. Of course, here is the roller. It's got silicone and bristles. And there we have it, guys. There's the unboxing of the RoboRock S6 Max V. That is everything included. I predict this is going to be an excellent robot vacuum. Like I already stated on the map, just something I don't personally care about on robot vacuums. I really don't think they work very good, and you should not put in an extra investment yet into buying one because of mopping. Forgot to show you, here's the water tank real quick. Alright guys, please let me know down in the comments what tests you'd like to see with this. If you enjoy this video at all, please do me a favor and smash that like button. Consider subscribing. I have a lot of content with this guy, and I have a lot of other robot vacuums coming. And I hope you guys have an excellent day. See you in the next one.